Good evening, welcome to Johnny Meets Skitsophrenic. I'm Bill from Alaska, and right now we have with us the band Jag Panzer. Hello! It's been 32 years in the making of this. Appreciate you guys being here. So let's jump right into it. For those that may not know about Jag Panzer, so let's do a little quick behind the music kind of thing from the beginning. So when the band first started, was it called Jag Panzer, or was it something else, or?
It was Roller as a cover band.
First, after the April Wine song.
Right. And we were just cover music straight out of high school.
Or, I mean, even during high school, because well, I was still in high school. We would do gigs, in the middle of the week, and I'd have to go to school the next day.
Yeah.
So now you guys were childhood friends, is that what it was? Or?
Yeah, we've known each other since we were
second grade.
Second grade.
Really?
Also with John Tedley, the
our bass player also.
Wow.
Harry lived up the street from me, and John lived 2 streets over. And we all grew up in the same neighborhood.
We were on the same street. I just lived a different address, but we were both on Shasta.
Yeah. And you guys were friends from the beginning. It wasn't like you guys lived nearby, would never run into one another?
No, we were friends. I mean, the whole neighborhood, it was a real close-knit neighborhood. I mean, everybody knew everybody hung out. It was great.
Yeah.
Now, back in the day, of course, there were some bands that, we would all know the Anthrax and Metallica and stuff like that. But back in the day, did those guys embrace Jag Panzer? Were they like, hey man, was all like one big community? Or, because, you guys aren't from New York, right?
Yeah.
So, was there any, like they did their thing, you did your thing? Were they
probably. We don't hear much from other bands, really. The guys in Raven are great. I mean, they're longtime friends of ours. Bill Mark from Warlord. Beyond that, we really, the guys Manila Road are sort of out in our area, but we're kind of isolated in Colorado, so we really, the Riot, because Harry was in Riot for a while. So we
guys in Riot are cool and stuff. Yeah.
A few of the bands.
Okay, because for us, I mean, you guys always stood out for us because. I mean, everyone, of course, tries to emulate, especially back then, Iron Maidens, the Judas Priest, and you guys always seem to be on your own page, from the lyric content to the guitar playing. Was that a conscious choice to not be really?
I think we just weren't that good at emulating Iron Maiden and Judas Priest.
Yeah, that's right.
That might have been the goal for a while.
Yeah, because we just felt into our own thing and writing from experiences. And what we've been through, and we were still teenagers or early 20s, so we had a lot of angst and stuff, and we just put it into, the music that we felt, and we always liked aggressive stuff. Black Sabbath was our huge influence to us, and, not really Iron Maiden so much, the Number of the Beast was out then when we started and stuff, but Judas Priest was real huge, and they had a real heavy, sound, so. But yeah, I mean, once we started playing, our chemistry of Mark and I together, it just flowed really well.
Because you guys seem to have had, you guys were kind of compared, I don't know if it's not, but they always compared you guys to like the metal rush, meaning that your stuff was very eclectic. I mean, the lyrics were not just a typical, Satan or whatever, it had more involved.
Yeah. I like to paint a picture and make a story about it, I don't like really to talk about everyday things, but I like to make a story about stuff and do it in a language that's believable and easily readable to everybody. So
that's great, because I remember reading an interview, I don't even remember who said it, but they were asking one of you guys about, once again, being a musician and all that. And someone had said that you guys kind of consider you guys more of a jazz band because the guitar timing and the way you guys put a song together isn't your standard. Like there are some songs where you kind of come in late, but it's not late, it's intentional.
Yeah.
So was that once again a conscious decision? We just felt right.
I think
Harry was probably the most conscious spot timing song we did, but
I think Harry and I are really on the same page with the songwriting, and we both really just want the song to be the best it can be. And if the song calls for coming in on the upbeat instead of the downbeat, or putting a major 5 in there, we'll do it. I mean, we don't do it to say, let's do that just to be technical, or let's do math music. We just do whatever it takes to make the song the best it can be, and sometimes that is some odd timing or some odd key changes. Whatever the song requires, the song is the most important thing.
Yeah, we're like fans of our own product. We always have been. We've been really crucial with ourselves And so sometimes we refine, and so it all starts with the guitar riff or some kind of vocal line. But then it builds from there, and it always is based on an emotion or a mood. And once we hear our songs, we're like, well, if we're not happy with it, we keep refining it until we are.
That's
because,
awesome.
like I said, we're fans of our own stuff. We're not cookie cutter in any way. If people like our songs, then it's because we put a lot of ourself into it, and we're happy with the finished product, and we're like the biggest metal fans out there. You know?
I'm a huge fan of yours and would like you to sign my breast after the gig.
That's cool. It's a given.
Hi, this is Mark from Jag Panzer, and I'm with Harry, the Tyrant Conklin, and you are watching Johnny V's Skitsophrenic.